The Kansas City Chiefs dynasty is officially over. For the first time in a whopping 10 years, the Chiefs were eliminated from the playoffs last Sunday as they lost an absolute gut-wrenching game to the Los Angeles Chargers. What's even more depressing for the Chiefs is Patrick Mahomes, of course, tore his ACL. It might be a while before we see the Chiefs as true contenders ever again. And yeah, it's very interesting how their downfall has came about. To start off this crazy 10-year streak, of course, we had the Alex Smith era. These Kansas City Chiefs were very good teams. Alex Smith was a decent quarterback. Jamal Charles provided explosiveness out of the backfield. But once they parted ways with Alex Smith, of course, Patrick Mahomes was thrown into the fire. And yeah, he just is that guy that was able to take this team over the edge with Tyreek Hill, with Travis Kelce, truly exert these weapons. Takes him to the AFC Championship in his first year. And once Tom Brady is out of the conference, these guys win the Super Bowl. They go on to lose the Super Bowl the next year, but they're frequently in the big game until this year, that is. But last year was the first year that we truly saw cracks showing up. For the past couple of years, the Chiefs have been that one friend in school that never tries hard, never does their homework, but somehow always aces every test. The Chiefs would never play their best football in the regular season and had to win and relied very heavily on one-score games. Of course, these one-score games would not matter, as they would turn it up and be a completely different team in the playoffs. But yeah, we definitely saw some signs that this team could definitely be beat by any half-decent football organization. What's more is the Chiefs for years have been getting away with not providing Patrick Mahomes with decent weapons. Even though his numbers have been solid and just some of the best in football, Patrick Mahomes has been doing this with an absolute lackluster cast of characters. There hasn't been a number one guy really ever since trading away Tyreek Hill. Travis Kelce was absolutely awesome, but no wide receivers really stepped up after Tyreek Hill was traded away. It's been a revolving door, whether that be Juju Smith-Schuster, Kadarius Toney, Mecole Hardman Jr. It seemed like they got their guy in Rashee Rice. He's had some really decent moments. All in all, he's been very, very mid in 2025 and not the alpha dog receiver that they were hoping to get. The same can be said about Xavier Worthy, just very, very mid. Travis Kelce would only get this team so far, and yeah, he was the best tight end in football for all those years, but this year we have definitely seen regression. Kelce hasn't reached 1,000 yards since 2022, and right now it's looking like he will have one of his worst statistical seasons to date. This guy hard carried the Chiefs receiving core with lackluster wide receivers, and with his production going down the tubes, they would be absolute clowns to not add some new personnel this offseason. And to go with the receiving core, the run game has been absolutely non-existent for Kansas City. Especially this season, Kareem Hunt and Isaiah Pacheco have just been absolutely underwhelming, and Patrick Mahomes has been one of the best rushers on the team, which cannot happen in the Chiefs' offense. The Chiefs were able to get away with this when they would win those one-score games, and they had prime Travis Kelce, and of course they would lock in the playoffs. But the division has caught up fast, and now it's not just a cakewalk for the Chiefs every single year. Of course, the Broncos right now are the one seed in the AFC. This is a very good football team, one of the best defenses in all of football. And of course, the LA Chargers, especially when healthy, they are definitely better than the Chiefs as of now. So yeah, this offseason will definitely be very interesting to watch what the Chiefs do. And if we're being honest, major changes are going to be needed if the Chiefs want to be a competent team in the following seasons. And if they get this right, this team can continue their dynasty once again and possibly be stronger than ever. If I'm the Chiefs, they should definitely look at potentially trading away Chris Jones. He's on a massive contract. He's getting up there in age. You could get some good picks and good assets in return. And of course, Travis Kelce must go. He's 36. He's a tight end, and he's taking up $90 million in cap. By letting go of Travis Kelce and Chris Jones, that would free up the Chiefs to sign a guy like Mike Evans. Sure, he isn't exactly a young football player, but you sign him to a one-year deal. That definitely gives Patrick Mahomes that number one wide receiver that they have been lacking for all these years. And for 1 year gives you stability in the pass attack. I would love to see them make this move, another move that could be very possible. And I would absolutely hate for this to happen, but it's very realistic. The Vikings trading away Justin Jefferson to the Kansas City Chiefs. This one is kind of a shot in the dark. Justin Jefferson hasn't necessarily expressed trade demands or even any sort of desire to leave Minnesota, but this guy does not look happy on the field. And if good old number 9 can't get this guy the ball, it's only a matter of time before a trade request comes out. 2.0 solidifying the biggest dynasty in football. As a Vikings fan, this would kill me to see Justin Jefferson leave my favorite team, but this could very well happen. Either way, the Chiefs got to get an alpha dog. No more of these Mecole Hardman or Rashee Rice guys. They need a guy that can be a go-to playmaker when they need him the most in the big games to win these one-score games. Secondly, the Chiefs are going to have to absolutely nail this number 12 as of now overall pick. This pick could be an opportunity to land a franchise-altering player, and it might be kind of crazy to think, but the Chiefs' right pick might be Notre Dame's Jeremiah Love. Right now, ESPN has Jeremiah Love as their number one prospect in the entire class, and it's easy to see why. This guy's an absolute monster from Notre Dame. Getting a guy like Jeremiah Love could really solidify this rush attack and give the Chiefs a two-headed monster in the offense with the pass attack and rushing attack. If they had Mike Evans and Jeremiah Love with Patrick Mahomes fully healthy, this offense would be absolutely nasty and no one would want to play them. If these guys could establish the run, it would be over with Patrick Mahomes. Right now, it also would make sense for them to target the line, as both those spots need work. But man, would it be fun to see the Heisman finalist in a Chief uniform next year, really revitalizing this rush attack. And as of now, there's not really a team in desperate need of a running back in front of them. Their rush attack right now is just truly poverty, and they desperately need a franchise running back like Jeremiah Love. If the Chiefs nail this offseason, they could be back in contention next year. But if they fail this team, it's not going to be pretty next year. Either way, I'm interested to see how the saga plays out. If you like this football content, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching this video, and God bless.